What's going on, guys? This is AP Blank, and today I'll be showing you 10 tips on how to be number one in PUBG. And please feel free to check out my channel, like my videos, subscribe. I really appreciate it, guys. Alright, continue on that. Let's get started.
Number 1. Alright, in every game, when it starts, always try to land first. Landing first will give you so many advantages, such as picking up weapons, picking up vests, and once you get a weapon and you see another squad running try to get weapons, it's always nice to take them out before anybody, because that will give you more chances to loot, find more better weapons, and so forth. So landing first and landing in a different area, not too far away but not too close, maybe somewhere in the middle, such you see on the screen right here, will give you advantage because you could land there first and you will hardly find anybody there, maybe one or two squads, but if you find weapons first, it'll be very easy for you to pick them off and continue your search. Number 2.
Now you're always going to want to pay attention to the circle. I know this one thing may sound really easy to remember, but it's also one really easy thing to forget, because you may be sidetracked with things such as looting, you'll be fighting people, or you may be just finding a car. And if you be in a safe zone, you have one less thing to worry about, because the storm will make you lose health, or somebody knows they're about to die in the storm, and if they see you, they're going to want to shoot you and just take you out and ruin your whole game. So I recommend to always pay attention to your surroundings, pay attention to the circle, how far you are, because sometimes you're really far and you can't make the run and you can't find a car, and it'll just ruin your whole game, and then people will just start fighting you in the circle and you just die so easy. So always pay attention to the circle and beware your surroundings. Number 3. Leaning is a very easy way to engage in battles, because you have your body cover, you have your gun sticking out to shoot somebody, very easy accuracy. And you can also move from third person to first person, and if you ever fought somebody who's leaning, it's very hard to shoot at because you have that head sticking out. So leaning is very effective and well recommended. Number 4. A vehicle. I feel like this should be on here because even though it's like a common thing to know about PUBG, is to find a vehicle. Finding a vehicle is way more easier and a lot more fun to move around instead of walking and running, because if you don't find a vehicle, 80% of the game you'll be running, just trying to get into the safe zone and not having any fun at all. And also, I find it's my favorite way to down a person is kill a person, because you can kill him in style. You can fly off a mountain, but just be careful when you're down to flip over the car, because you may take some damage, and also you can't flip the car back up. And I also recommend to find a Jeep, because Jeep is more heavy duty, and it's just carries more people too, because the Doom buggy only carries 2 people. Blue and yellow car, they are very slow and easy to damage, so I don't recommend those. So I recommend a Jeep. And also if the Jeep is smoky, I recommend to just stop and just use that as cover for a little bit, because it will explode on you and it will destroy your whole squad, whoever's beside it or in it, and you will all die. That's the main point. But find a vehicle and good luck. Number 5. Use attachments. Using attachments is the best thing for the gun, because you can have a red dot sight, a holographic sight, 2 scope, 4 scope, 8 scope, and you can also adjust the distance you can see from the 4 scope and 8 scope. And I also love about this game that it tells you what sight that you can have on the gun, such as AKM. You can use red dot sight, or M16, you can holographic sight. And using attachments is well recommended, and you also use it for better aim from long distance, which I really love doing. So attachments, best thing you can have. Number 6. Don't be afraid to be aggressive. Sometimes being aggressive is the only way to find good loot off people, because once you kill them, you can loot them. And if you're too conserved and just staying in the safe zone, you might not have good weapons to fight the other people that have really good weapons, because they were being aggressive and looting other people, getting the weapons they want, getting the attachments they want. So being aggressive, it really helps in the long run. And you can also charge at people, like in a squad, like 4v1, or sometimes you catch people off guard and just take them out and loot them is the best thing ever. So being aggressive, very important. Number 7. Switch rate of fire. I really love how some guns you can switch the rate of fire. Like you can switch to a single shot, you can switch to a burst, you can switch to a full auto. And in some situations are really helpful. Like if people close up to you, you can switch to a full auto, hold on the trigger and just blast them. Or if people far away, you can switch to a single shot or a burst and your preference. And you can shoot from a distance. And if you don't know how to do it, just press left on a D-pad and it'll tell you what mode you're in. And switch rate of fire, really helpful in gunfights. Number 8. Use lethals. Using lethals such as grenades, flash grenades, stun grenades, using smoke to fight somebody inside the house is a very useful way of using lethals because you can stun them or down them. It's very effective and the lethals does work. Number 9. Make sure to stay at a full health at all times. Being at full health is the greatest thing ever because you don't feel like you don't have to use bandages yet, you don't have to waste anything. But also I like using energy drinks before I fight anybody, or if I have low health, use your first aid kit or bandages. And if you find a lot of bandages and painkillers and energy drinks, don't take for granted, just use them. Because you know, at the end of the game you forget all about them and you don't use them and you have extra. Make sure you have your full bar health, make sure you have a full shield health. And if you fight anybody and you're losing health, try to find a good cover for at least good 5 seconds, because that's how long it takes for a first aid kit to heal up. And so once you heal up, fight into battle. Number 10. Last but not least, stay with your squad. Staying with your squad is the key to winning in PUBG because you can do callouts, you can share weapons, you can share ammo, you can share whatever you possibly can. You can back up your teammates when before the enemy kills them. That's what I love doing. I feel like a hero in doing that. You can too. And also, it's very important to not to stray so far away from them, because if another squad comes in, it'll be end up a 4v1, and that fight usually you can never win in those fights because you got 4 people shooting at you. It's never fun. So just make sure you do call outs, make sure you back them up whenever you can, don't stray too far, and you can end up winning every game. Alright, thank you guys. This will conclude my video. Hope you guys enjoyed the 10 tips. Please like and subscribe, and feel free to check out my other videos, or more videos will come out soon. Thank you guys. Have an awesome day.